Feeling love for yourself is absolutely possible when you understand it deeply. Today's audio lecture will show you the fundamental of developing love within yourself. We will try to cover everything that you need to know in this self-love video for beginners. First, what exactly is self-love? The sense of happiness or positive emotion that you feel about yourself. Anything that makes you feel good within yourself is the seed that grows to the plant of self-love. Anything that makes you feel the aliveness within is self-love. But now the question comes, how can you develop the feelings of self-love within yourself? So let's imagine love to be your natural state just for a minute. So anything that disturbs your emotional state for a long time takes you away from the feelings of love. So for the purity of love to expose itself, you have to remove the disturbance. Of course, that's challenging, but possible. And here are the steps that we need to follow. Number 1, awareness. There are moments when you completely lose yourself in the train of thoughts, and that's when you lose complete control. Now, as you bring your awareness to the now, you can see the autopilot mode of thoughts. Just by being aware, you can make a much better decision than losing yourself at the mercy of thoughts. At least, a problem-solving ability from a stable state arises. Number 2, choice. After being aware of the background noise in your head, you can decide what to do next. Will you fight with something illusory that your mind is making, or is there a serious problem that you need to solve in your own way? Now, sometimes we need to understand that these illusory thoughts place such chords of emotion in our heads that we can't help but fall trap into those thoughts. But every time these logical reasoning won't help. Sometimes we need to allow these things to happen. We need to be a bit emotional about these things, that yes, I am hurt. Yes, these things have impacted me in certain way and I'm accepting it. I'm allowing it. The first step to healing is acceptance. Acceptance that yes, this hit me this way, or this made me feel a certain way. This is important, guys. If we can emotionally accept the problem that we have faced, now we have done some better things in terms of the imaginary part, the illusory part of our thoughts, not the logical part. So we have to hit it both ways. One, logical, that it's illusory, understanding that. Second, emotionally pampering ourselves within, that okay, things do happen wrong sometimes and it's okay. We need to accept ourselves. We can make mistakes. We are allowed to make mistakes, or we are allowed to cry sometimes. So we don't have to be harsh on ourselves all the time. After deciding and calming the waves of our mind, we are open to a choice. Now, this is something very, very fundamental. We often talk about this, but it can be challenging to many. So we need to understand that slowly but gradually we get better at it. So initially we may lose the awareness. Again, after acceptance, we get back the awareness of what's going on in our head, and from that awareness, now we can make a choice. Again, we are losing in the train of thoughts, and again we are finding ourselves back in the state of awareness, and then we can choose our way. So these things will come and go, but ultimately we always have that window of opportunity to break that thought, be aware, and now choose what to do about it. If we can have that problem solving approach or solution oriented approach, we can see, okay, what this thought is telling us, how we have to deal with us emotionally and logically, and then once we are done with that, now move on. Because we are done with that, because we have gone through the depths of that thought, now we can actually move forward. Unless we are dealing with that thought properly from every angle, we are actually carrying it. We are just trying to run away from it. So running away never helps. We have to face it. We have to see every side of it. And once we figure out a solution mentally, now we can move ahead with our choices in life. First, ask yourself, is it true that we have a choice? If yes, what would you like to choose? A thought that fills you with love, hope, and joy. An idea that makes you feel excited. A memory you love playing in your head, or something you love doing. So there is no end to the list of possibilities. So if you can do these things right, awareness, problem solving, choice, you get a golden ticket to what we call self-love. This is the fundamental, guys. This is something I thought I should share with all of you, because this is where we need to get better at. And the more we spend time mastering these abilities, these basic skills, we get better in terms of the way we think and the way we feel. And that's how we give rise to the feelings of self-love. And as you can be yourself, minus the burden of what you don't want, your path to freedom opens. So ultimately, self-love is a result of the choice you make with your awareness and problem-solving abilities. So start small with these steps and you will gradually get better at loving yourself. Remember that it may be challenging, but it is not impossible. Things begin to simplify with time. Thank you so much, guys, and we have more self-improvement content in the iCard. Share this with your loved ones and subscribe for more updates. Give it a like if you liked it. Also check the description for more updates and let life shine bright. Thank you.